Okay, so now I have to find the derivative of this function 3t plus 2 power minus 2. Okay, so you can solve it by reciprocating the term, and so the exponent becomes positive, but I'm going to use the binomial series method because it is very easy to solve it using this method. Okay. Now you can use the binomial series method. We can just take out 3t plus 2 power minus 2 common. 3t plus 2 is present over here, so 1, then 3 dot delta t divided by 3t plus 2 power minus 2 minus 1. Okay. Now, yep, we can just continue with our question. 1 plus, okay, now let's just focus for a while. Minus 2, 3 dot delta t divided by 3t plus 2. This is the first term. Now for the second term, minus no, I'm just going to write this second term in the next line because it's going to mess up with the space present at the end of the notebook. So minus 2 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. Okay, all right, that is 3 dot delta t whole square divided by 3t plus 2 whole square plus dot 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 minus 1. So 1 is cancelled over here. Now what is remaining? We are getting 3t plus 2 minus 2. Remember, you do not have to mess up with this term. This term will continue as it is until the 5th step of the question. Okay, actually the 6th step. Now what is common? We have to take out delta t common. So you can see that there is delta t in this term and there is also delta t in this term. So I can take out delta t common. What is remaining? Minus 2, 3 is remaining. Minus 2, 3 remains. And in the denominator, we have 3t plus 2. Now for the second term, what is remaining? Minus 2 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. I won't recommend you to simplify this term because you are just going to waste your time. This term is going to be cancelled at the end of the question. Okay, so you do not have to simplify this term. Now you can see that this term is actually being squared. So 3 dot delta t squared, what is the actual answer? That is 9 dot delta t square. So I've taken out one delta t common, right? So what is remaining? 9 dot delta t is remaining. Since this is the value which you have to put over here. Okay, 3t plus 2 power square plus dot dot dot, this is the brackets closing. Now you can simply divide delta t on both sides, and now you can apply the limit of delta t approaches to 0. Remember that our independent variable over here in this question is t. Okay, divided by delta t is equal to limit of delta t approaches to 0, 3t plus 2 minus 2. What is remaining? Minus 2 minus 3 minus 5. 3t plus 2 plus, what is present over here? Minus 2 minus 2 minus 1, 2 factorial, and 9 dot delta t divided by 3t plus 2 whole square plus dot dot dot, brackets close. Now where the limit actually says that wherever there is a delta t inside the equation, you can put a 0 over there. Okay, so in this entire thing, whenever I look in this entire thing, I see that there is only delta t in this term. So this becomes 0 and this entire thing becomes 0 because it is actually being multiplied. Okay, so this second term, this entire second term becomes 0. What is remaining? So this is the term which is remaining at the end, and you can leave your question over here. This is the final answer. Okay, but you can simplify it further because you can see that these two terms are matching. So if I reciprocate this term, this would become 3t plus 2 minus 2. This term would become 3t plus 2 minus 1, and minus 5 is as it is. Remember, all of these terms are being multiplied. Nothing is being subtracted, nothing is being added. All of these terms are being multiplied or divided. Okay, and when I take the reciprocal of this term, it is again going to be multiplied, not subtracted or whatever, So when the bases are same, the powers are added. What are we getting? Minus 2 minus 2 plus minus 1. Okay, minus 5, and minus 5 in the beginning, and 3t plus 2 minus 2. This actually becomes minus plus, gives the remainder minus, right? So minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. So this is the derivative of the function 3t plus 2 power minus 2.